I'm now excited to welcome to the stage author and activist, Mr. Frederick Joseph, longtime supporter and ally of HeForShe and a champion of enabling equality through action.
Your Excellencies, Executive Director of UN Women, and distinguished guests, it is my honor to be here with you all today on behalf of HeForShe, whether that's in person or with us via live feed. I stand before you, each and every one of you, to speak about the human rights of equality and equity that have been denied to so many women for far too long. Women around the world who are no different than my mother, who was told she was too ambitious. No different than my grandmother, who was told she was too intelligent. No different than my wife, who was told she is too outspoken. No different than any of the women in your lives, in this room. I stand before you as a man who believes we can and must be better. I stand before you with the understanding that women don't need saving. They have been and continue to be their own heroes. At one point or another, every woman in the world has been their own knight in shining armor. Rather than a savior, women need men such as you and such as me to no longer be obstacles. Obstacles which manifest in the way of sexism, misogyny, transphobia, toxic masculinity, violence, and unrightfully limiting bodily autonomy. These obstacles not only hold women back, they are the anchor that keeps our entire society from sailing towards progress. A cage that limits the potential of all humanity. But when considering these obstacles, I'm fueled by one simple truth. The patriarchy in all its forms has moments in which it begins, and if we have the collective courage to do and create moments in which it ends, we can make a change. Those moments, they can start and should start right now. We must have the courage to hold ourselves accountable, to do what is right, not what is popular. To rewrite narratives such as boys will be boys. To stand up when men think catcalling is their right. To use the privilege to speak up in instances of wage gaps, glass ceilings, mansplaining, rape culture, guilting mothers, false gender roles, body shaming, and any other obstacles that our heroes face. It's not enough to help lift the weight of oppression from the shoulders of women. We must stand alongside them and take a sledgehammer to every single form of oppression. Because as long as the weight of oppression exists, we may all be crushed by it, even when men cannot see so. Men from all walks of life in every sector of endeavor must breathe new words and new spirit into words such as allyship. It's okay if you're not holding a sledgehammer before this. Pick it up now. Pick the sledgehammer up tomorrow. Pick the sledgehammer up the day after that. It's not about where you start, it's that you begin. Take that sledgehammer to every single obstacle that has been set in front of women. Because the worst thing we can do during a crisis of morality is do nothing. I know none of us can accept that. The time is now for the gravity of women's rights to pull all men into action. I know we'll all do that. Thank you.